Hi Aries, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have a love reading for you. And we have the Oracle card set down here. We've been doing it like this. And interesting, today we're doing it the same way in each reading, right? And we have the fire signs today and also Capricorn as well, right? But, you know, we do have the King of Pentacles here. So I'm not really sure if you're dealing with a King of Pentacles. But this King of Pentacles talks about being kind or generous with somebody, like wanting to have like a sharing, caring type of union with somebody. It could talk about somebody wants to tell somebody something too. I feel like you want to tell somebody here that you had an awakening about them and that you want to either return to them or be with them, right? We start the reading here. We start the journey here with the Three of Crystals, same thing as the Three of Pentacles. This is collaboration and productivity. You want to collaborate with them, and this person brings you pleasure. Yes, because we have the pleasure card. But next up is the diligence card. You know, you know that you have to be diligent here, but you get pleasure from this person. I feel like you want to tell them here with this King of Pentacles, right? And you went through an awakening. It's right here with Judgment. She's walking up the stairs there. It's seen as the Ten of Swords. It's seen, or the Ten of Spades. There's different way. I mean, you know, they're kind of equal, but in this deck they call them spades, right? And so you have, let's see, I was trying to see if I could see this one card here. I don't think I can, but it's fine. This one little booklet here. I wanted to see what else they had to say about diligence, because they always have a twist. They do. Although I don't see that book handy, so it is what it is, right? So, but I feel like here, Aries, there's some diligence that is important. I feel like that you have to do. But I don't feel like in the past, if you've gone through an awakening, you were not diligent. In other words, it's saying here that you weren't either doing the right thing or you didn't care enough to do it. But after you kind of woke up to your love for somebody here, you're like, yeah, I'm going to do the right thing. I am here. And here's a little booklet. Let's see what they say about diligence, right? And where's that card at? Okay. And let's see. Here it is. Pause. Have patience. Now is the time to wait for healing or rebuilding. But plan patiently. That's what you're doing. You're planning patiently. I feel like you want this to be, whatever you're planning here, you want it to be pleasurable. Like you want to make sure you show up ready. Yeah, that's what I mean about this. It's not just diligence. You want to make sure that you show up ready for somebody. I feel like you are probably planning to tell this person you had an awakening. It could just be about them, but it could be about your life. Right? Definitely it's about somebody you're in love with, but I feel like it is. We have the High Priestess of Water next to this Judgment card, which is awakening. She walks up the stairs and goes, oh, wow, I thought life was different, or I thought I wanted so-and-so, or I thought I wanted this and that. No, she went through an awakening, and that's what you've done here with the Ten of Spades. Yeah, you went through some maturity as well. She realizes that life isn't like some kind of storybook or something like that, right? And we know that you've gone through an awakening. It's confirmed with the High Priestess of Water. Maybe you're dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But you're trusting your intuition and you know you belong to somebody else right here. The belonging card. You know you belong to somebody else. And at the end of your oracle spread here, Aries, we have two readings for you. We're so cool, right? At the end of the oracle spread is the 3, 2, 1 jump. And here's a little heart running away here. You're jumping. You're going to jump and take this opportunity with somebody. You are, Aries. That's what these cards are saying here. But you're planning it and you're taking a pause. So I'm going to take these few cards. We have frustration and anxiety. So, you know, this is either what's on your mind. Maybe this is somebody else. But we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. They call this anxiety. Maybe you want to leave somebody out here too, right? Could definitely be. But I feel like what this is saying, though, is that, you've been frustrated about this. This could be why you are planning. I feel like you are planning carefully and you have paused. You've taken some type of a pause. Yeah, you want to make sure that you have all your I's dotted and all your T's crossed. That's what you're doing here about this plan. I feel like this awakening has opened your heart and has made you want to really have a real union with somebody where there's give and take. Maybe you're in some other type of a situation where there's no give and take, and I don't know, maybe somebody's a tyrant. I'm not sure here, but or just, or you're just not happy or something. We have the protection card reversed. Wow, the empath is your challenge. It's in the reverse. Maybe we're going to talk about that. I've never seen that card in this reading yet. The Queen of Cups is in your challenge. You could be dealing with a water sign, with this High Priestess of Water, and now the Queen of Cups. She's in your challenge, and it's reversed. We have the Success card reversed. Did I flip all the cards? No. OMG here. You just have all these reversals. And the Magician is your fear. And this could be you, right? But clearly, you could be afraid you don't have the energy or maybe the energy, but everything you need to manifest this. We're going to talk about that. Maybe it talks about maturity. I'm not sure. But you've grown here for sure, right? Definitely you've grown. Yeah. It's interesting when you've grown, right? You're like, wow, I'm not really the same. Okay, then that's clear that it's just really clear, right? Let's see what else we have. And you're frustrated here. You have the Five of Pentacles and anxiety, or this is what's on your mind. You might want to leave this Queen of Cups here or have a talk with them, maybe. This could be a real person here. But the Ten of Pentacles is here. Protection's in the reverse. You could be thinking of I don't care anymore about protecting this or protecting the money. Let's look at the protection card reversed, which is the Ten of Pentacles. Let's see what it says here about that. Is that the gems? Yes, it is. You're a gem, Aries. Let's see what we got. In the reverse, this is what's on your mind. Yes, you are close to finding true love, but security issues must first be resolved. I was just talking about you maybe kind of not wanting to protect something, and maybe you could be even up to losing money. You're like, this isn't as important to me. Now that you've gone through the awakening, you know what's damn important here. And then it says, okay, and you or your partner may feel either extremely vulnerable and unprotected or smothered by each other and or by the rules that you have created. Maybe not you, but you and them together. Or maybe they created it. The realities surrounding wealth, status, and influence can become burdensome obstacles if you don't have love, true love, spirit of kindness, understanding, and compromise to guide you. Wow. One or both of you might be too worried about what other people say or do, especially your relatives. An inheritance may be delayed or disappointing. A prenuptial agreement can cause problems. So where's that? I feel like you want to walk away from somebody here. Maybe you're worried about what people say. And you're close to finding true love, but you have to deal with your security issues first. And this could be why you're pausing. It could be about money. You could be trying to figure out, how do I leave this situation without losing a lot of money, or something like that. Or maybe your person makes, a lot of money, but you know how it is, what they were just saying. Once you're in the right spot, or you are completely awakened and feeling more empowered, you're able to go out and get that money yourself. Even with the bitches and the powers that be. Yeah. And not talking about your girlfriend or your wife or your husband. No. Talk about these other people who are trying to destroy the prosperity in the United States. Yeah, they are. They want us on our knees. Yeah, they do. The empath reverse. Let's look at the empath reverse. She's the Queen of Cups, Aries. All right. Let's look at the Queen. The Queenie of Cups. Your person definitely could be a water sign. And, this empath reversed, it could be also that you did not trust your own intuition in the past. And this is why you're kind of in the mess you're in now. Maybe it's not a complete mess, but you sure don't look like you want to be there. I don't think so. The empath reversed, and remember, these readings could be switched. So maybe you do want, maybe this is your person's energies up here, is what I'm saying. Yeah. So, in the reverse, your challenge, the eyes of the Queen of Cups reversed. Look away because she cannot bear direct contact with other people's reality. It's difficult for her to handle her own. You might be wanting to leave somebody, but they can't either handle their own financially or they just can't deal with a breakup. Like they just can't handle it, and that's what it looks like here. She cannot control her psychic ability to see into a person's life, soul, and future, and feels overwhelmed by her gift. Wow. She has not learned how to shield herself from other people's negativity. Maybe I feel like it's hard for you to kind of shield yourself from this person's negativity. That's how it looks here. You could also be dealing with somebody that you don't want to hurt because you feel like they're just a little like sensitive heart person, right? She cares deeply and desires to save all beings from unpleasantness. Yeah, you might have to tell this person here, and it's going to be so unpleasant. You're going to be like, oh shit, God, I got to deal with, a cyclops. My person's turning into a cyclops, right? You are about to meet and being, yeah, but okay, she cares deeply and desires to save all beings from unpleasantness, but often ends up enabling their self-destructive actions. Maybe your person is some type of an empath, but they go kind of crazy here. You know how they say some people are like super intelligent, or let me use the educated, and no digs on anybody educated, but they say that some people they can be so smart in other ways, but goddamn stupid in other ways. Like they might not have any critical thinking skills, or I feel like you're dealing with somebody who has some type of issues about, like, they might, maybe there's such an empath here that, a little bit of unpleasantness and they go off, they start to go off the deep end. I know a Piscean like that. Yeah, as soon as you start to talk about anything unpleasant, they get like anxiety or something. Like, well, you need to know. You need to know what this stuff is. You need to know what's going on. You can't hide in fantasy. No. Maybe your person is Pisces. They do. No digs on Pisceans at all, but some it's too much fantasy for them. And you can look that up in any astrology book, all right? So there's no digs on any Pisceans. Everybody has Pisces in their chart. I do as well. You are about to meet or be called upon to see if you are a person with the confused ways of the Queen of Shells reverse. Yeah. The Queen of Cups in the reverse can always be somebody who's maybe jealous, or they might have, like, they're overly sensitive, or they have mental health issues, like they get real depressed real easy. You might be dealing with somebody like that, and you're like, well, God, I don't want to really, really hurt them. Success is in the reverse, so you don't want success with this person. No, you're like, oh my God. And this is what you're hoping, or you don't want it. You know that this isn't working. And the Ten of Cups reversed, maybe you have a family with them. Sometimes it talks about a family, right? And reverse, this is actually a decent card in the reverse. You are very close to being whom you need to be to bring true love into your life. Yeah. So you went through this awakening here, Judgment's here, the High Priestess of Water. I feel like you went through an awakening here, and now you're close to being like who you really are, Aries. Yeah, sometimes we have to have an awakening to really understand, a spiritual awakening to understand who we really are, or the type of person we really belong with, and things like that. And sometimes even the job that we really need to do, right? Yeah, you could be going, well, I worked at all those other places and I hated them. And I just got offered this job to do exactly what I want. Wow. Or you have to go chase that because now you know here, like, yeah, for some people it takes longer, right? Depends, right? Depending how you grew up too. Mm-hmm. But you are very close to being whom you need to be to bring true love into your life and or relationships, but you may not see or believe it. You see it here. You don't This person's not going to be able to want to believe this. It's right next to this person here who is the empath reversed. They are not going to want to believe it, or they're not going to want to see it. That's what this is about. You want to leave somebody here. This is pretty clear here. The magician energy, that's what you are fearing, right? Let's see why you're fearing the magician. That could be you, though, because that is your card. Yes, there's magic in the air. Miracles can happen. You're afraid here. See, you're still using a little bit of your doubtful personality, possibly. I'm not saying you're a doubtful person. I'm just saying that you being in this relationship with somebody was not good for you either. It was not good for your journey. It might have helped you wake up later, but you've been on the wrong path, and you know that. Yeah. The image on the magician card shows him radiating powers as he hangs the sun in the sky, playing a tune and singing along with a bird. The magician upright means powerful, magical partners likely to come into your life right now. This person may even be the one. You might have somebody in mind here. Maybe it's an earth sign, King of Pentacles, not really sure. Doesn't have to be, though. Now is the time. Away. The person may even be the one. In an existing relationship, a way will be found to create some new and special magic in your life together. This is in your fear. You know, or your doubt, that you cannot recreate this relationship you're already in. You're like, no, this is not going to work out. For sure. Let's look at their cards, Aries. I haven't even looked at their cards yet. There will be a magic. Now is the time to make magic by working your will on the world, not passively waiting for things to happen. You took a pause up here, but you're ready. Like, you took a pause, but your heart is like you're 95% ready to jump off the cliff and be the fool that you are in the tarot, and be the magician and be the emperor. You're so close to doing it. But you're worried about this person here, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. And so let's see here. Let's look at their cards. Let's see what we have for Aries person. Wow, these are long readings, huh? OMG. Let's see what we have for Aries person. The Six of Cups, joy. That was in the past. Let's see. This could be maybe somebody from the past too. A stress. Your person might be stressed about you having joy with somebody in your past. They have the stress card right away. You guys are stressed out together. Except you're stressed out because you want to go. And they're stressed out because you want to go. I feel like that's it. Or they think you don't want to work on this anymore. If you're not entirely leaving, but you look like you definitely want to go have this pleasurable relationship with somebody else. And what's on their mind is a relationship. They think you're making a decision, the professional, the King of Swords. They think you're making a decision here, and they're stressed out about it. I believe to return to somebody from your past, the Six of Shells, that's what they call it. It's the Six of Cups. Because they know there's no joy between you. Yeah, they're like, Aries doesn't like me. No, let's see what we have here. And in their challenge is the Hermit, introspection. So they might think that, this person could be feeling you. Because they are feeling you as the empath. They're feeling here that you want to leave. Or that you're definitely thinking about it. And I feel like you are. Let's see what else we have here. Maybe your person's Virgo. And respect, they're hoping for some type of respect. For me, they're hoping you're going to the Four of Wands, that you're going to stay in this relationship and show them some type of respect, kind of. Or you're going to respect the relationship you have with them, something like that. Or respect some money you guys built, or just something like that. And the Romance card is in the reverse for them. Here they are afraid here that you're going to find the love of your life. Because this is the Two of Cups. Yeah, definitely. So let's see here about this respect card. I want to see what this says here. This is in their hope, or their desire. I don't think they know that you're not. They're hoping you're going to respect it, but deep down, this person knows that you really want out. In fact, in this case, this person, they're still living on hope, but for me, they know there's not a lot of hope here. Yeah, and let's see what the Four of Roses says here. And it's next to the challenge, though, introspection here. Your person could be like challenged by you being in your own introspection because you want this other relationship. Yeah, let's see. This card is an indication of a long and happy marriage. So might be married to them, and they're hoping you're going to stay. But over here, they are fearing that you have a real love here that you want to be with. Either that, or they know you've gone through an awakening and that you feel like this is not your relationship anymore. Like, I've outgrown this. I'm not, because you were different before, Aries, you were. And we have an existing relationship, or one you are about to establish soon, will be blessed by longevity as well as by love, gratitude, and respect given and received in equal measure. Yeah, but here they have introspection, and they're afraid you met the love of your life over here. That, let's get a card on their challenge, and we're going to wrap this reading up, right? Let's see why they have introspection, the Hermit, in their challenge, and it's showing up with the Prince of Cups, the Charmer. Yeah, this person, the Charmer, is like kind of like it can be like somebody who is just somebody who's in love with somebody, kind of. Let's see here. Let's look at these cards here. And the Hermit in your person's challenge could be a Virgo, because just could be, maybe they think you want to go be with a Virgo, possibly. But let's see. And this is in the challenge, yes, if you do it your way. Yeah, your person thinks you want to do things like you've changed and you want to go do life your way. That's what this is about. The Hermit walks alone. Okay, it goes on and on. It talks about letting. It can talk about somebody being let down. It's in your challenge. Your person thinks you're going to let them down here. Definitely, right? And that's what you're planning on doing here, right? You are. Prince of Cups here, the Charmer, and this is in their challenge. The Prince of Shells, same name, Prince of Cups, upright, has his back to us, symbolizing he has rejected conventional notions of what is right and proper. Yes, that's why they have respect here. Your person thinks you're going to turn around. You're probably married to them, or you have some vow with them, and you're going to say, I'm not really respecting what we created. I don't really want this anymore. I don't want to follow the rules that I've been given here, and by society or whatever, or by this marriage or relationship. I'm out. I don't want to be here. And they know that here. So we're going to end this reading, Aries. And you're close to either returning to true love or finding it. But I feel like you know who this person is that you really want. Yeah, we're going to end this reading. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here. God bless you guys. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.